You love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You couldn't keep your eyes off the Housewives of Beverly Hills, so get ready for the Real Housewife of Bath, coming this fall.
My life experiences alone allow me to talk about the strife of marriage. I stir up trouble, and I'm always up for a good time.
The only wine I drink is the blood of Christ.
Pour me another.
Y'all know who I'm here for.
Aha!
Very well. Now that y'all all bored my buzz away, it's my turn to tell a story.
Oh, here we go again. You better get your story straight.
Can you walk straight? The sun's still in the sky and you're drunk off your ass.
For shame, woman, hold your tongue.
Anyways, all I'm saying is that God put us on this earth to be fruitful and multiply. So why have one husband when you can have 5? I mean, when you think about it, our private parts are for business and pleasure. So I should be able to do whatever I want.
Are you sure about that?
But you're a woman.
I had no idea what was about to transpire.
But you're a woman.
Shut your damned mouth! I've had enough of you foul, drunkard.
You know what, woman? You need help with your foul mouth.
You think that was foul? I'll show you foul, you little.
Now. You had a story, my lady?
Good job.
I recognized during that dinner, it was the hair. It was the hair extensions, the blown up lips, the long nails. I realized it was the Real Housewife of Bath, the morally corrupt Housewife of
You
Bath.
had a story, my lady.
Yes. And at the end of my story, you'll all change your minds about marriage. So buckle up and shut up.
Will you be a lady for once, Beth?
That's rich, coming from someone who only wants to stir up.
She has a point. On Sundays, the night has a lot of confessions with that private area of the body. So sorry for all the interrupting. I'm sure we can learn something from you.
Why, thank you. Now, ladies, you have to keep a firm hand on your husband, because you can harass them, own them even, if you pay the cheap price in bed.
Regina.
I pity the man who has to wake up next to that horse face. Ahaha!
This is character assassination. You have gone too far. I would not want my future wife to control me. Beth has shown her evil side way too much.
Are you calling me a liar, Friar? Because that lass you spent so much time with in Beverly Hills has been giving you a lot of money recently. Can't you explain, holy man?
Ahaha!
Milksop. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us hear her story. Before the night is old.
It cannot be any older than that little snob of a friar. He's old enough to remember when emojis were called hieroglyphics. Ahaha!
How dare you!
The story, people! Can we just hear the story?
Are you okay?
It's just so hard. Poor sod. Her husband's leaving her for a young merchant boy. She didn't even have a chance. That's why you don't marry men who comment on women's shoes.
Anywho, to understand my story, you have to understand me.
Vulgar woman.
Of my husbands, there were 2 good and 2 bad.
4 imbeciles, if you ask me. Ahaha!
Now the first 3, they were just so old, but their money made up for that prettily. They loved me, adored me. They would lick my feet clean if I complained about their dirtiness. Now, God made me good out of very many things, but the reason that I got so many of them was because He made me very good at one: laying.
I have never met such a crude, licentious, vulgar woman. She is disgusting to no end.
Yeah, but they all died. Sad story, really. But my 4th husband, now he was a good
Is
guy.
this even a story? Excuse me, you're boring me.
Please, can you stop?
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, but I'm talking to you.
Shut your mouth!
If you were less concerned about what was coming out of my mouth and more concerned about what was coming out of your husband...
Whoa! Hey!
Bath? Oh yes. When her 4th husband chanced upon her lying with her soon-to-be 5th, well, let's just say he didn't leave that pilgrimage to Jerusalem upright.
I told you that in confidence, loose lip Lucy! You better stop! I don't know what y'all...
To be continued on the next episode of The Housewives of Bath. That dress? Burn it.
What's wrong with it?
You look like a Wiccan. If you don't want to look like a Wiccan, don't dress like a witch.
Miller.
After 13 games, we were still tied, so I took the tennis ball.
Oh my God! Your sniveling, stupid little story is more boring than my 2nd husband's pillow talk.
Shoved it.
I beg to differ.
I look fat. You know, would it kill you to spare me a compliment?
You have great eyesight. Thank you all for joining me on this glorious occasion.
Do you think she realizes that her shoes clash with her everything?
Hush, boy.
I did not believe it. It came out of your mouth.
It's true.
I can't believe she started drama at the host's birthday banquet.
Say he's a man whore all the time.
I can talk about William, but you cannot.
You can't even remember which husband he was.
You don't know me. You don't know how much I love my husband. Just be mad.
Go on, you can edit that.
I don't know.
Will you please stop? Can you please stop?
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Aha!
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's ugly, mate.
I didn't even say it right. I'll just walk this way, right? Does the sunlight bother or anything?
No, it's fine.
Okay, you just tell me when.
When?
Glorious occasion. Woo!
Hey, back inside. How's it? Is that good?